It is my absolute pleasure to host Dr. Adi Nir, the founder of the Healthcare Stage. Adi holds a master's in biology, PhD in health economics, and in the past 15 years, she has been working in the innovative healthcare space in leadership positions doing business development, product development, and constructing clinical strategy for startup companies. Today, we discuss the Healthcare Stage, which she founded in order to support innovative companies in achieving their goals. Hi, Adi.
Hi, April. Thank you so much for inviting me.
So please explain to us what the Healthcare Stage is all about.
So the Healthcare Stage is an interviewee platform where C-level executives and researchers working in innovative healthcare companies can share insights into their innovation, clinical value, challenges, and strategies. And the goal of this platform is to help interviewees articulate their stories effectively for a highly targeted audience predefined by the interviewee. So the interaction results in the generation of marketing materials the company can use for a whole year and sometimes even more.
Okay, interesting. So the content they share on this interview platform depends on the target audience as they define it?
Exactly. So once my interviewee can pinpoint his target audience, he or she can exploit the stage to assist the company in its mission. And this mission changes from one company to the other. So the company can exploit the stage to approach prospective investors for capital raising purposes. They can network with gatekeepers like payers and medical directors working at hospital. And the platform can also be used to increase brand exposure among the medical community or among patients. The process of message sharpening and improvement of storytelling generates raw materials from which I produce a bundle of marketing materials. And these materials can be used by the company in several ways. The company can share it with targeted individuals. They can share it in all platforms of social media, and they can also incorporate it into their PowerPoint presentations or website. And in essence, all of the materials produced are designed for social media and are aimed to increase shareability and engagement.
Okay, so I'm curious, can you say a word about your experience and what motivated you to start this platform?
Sure. So over the past 15 years, I've had the opportunity to work alongside a diverse group of investors and clinicians and scientists and CEOs. And through this interaction, I've come to understand that often the most brilliant minds face significant challenges when it comes to communicating their ideas across different audiences. Many CEOs come from engineering or scientific background, while others are seasoned business professionals. And despite their expertise, they sometimes struggle to capture the attention they seek from investors or from the medical community, from procurement team, from patients, etc. And add to this that CEOs are very busy people managing so many aspects, including R&D, clinical development, business development, etc. And their ability to take a pause and rethink about the messaging they want to share with different target audiences, which have different pain points and different incentive, is not trivial. It's not part of their daily to-do list. Moreover, in today's age, standing out on social media with engaging and authentic visuals is crucial to draw the attention of the target audience. So I initiated the Healthcare Stage to assist these companies to articulate their message to highly targeted audience and generate for them many marketing materials they can use at different time points in their journey.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that someone with your experience would provide the guidance that you're offering. The fact that you've engaged with many investors, physicians, and scientists over the years. It sounds like an important asset when generating messaging directed towards those audiences.
Yeah, I can tell you that before I even start interacting with my guests, I study the company, the pipeline, the portfolio, the competitive landscape. And the fact that I'm an external person sometimes generates a somewhat different perspective regarding the way the company should present its assets. The content we generate during the work process results from the understanding of the company assets, but also from the target audience motivation, interest, and pain points. When you combine the two together, then you can generate digestible and comprehensive materials.
Okay, and so can you speak a bit about what circumstances these companies can benefit from the healthcare stage?
Sure. So I think that the healthcare stage can benefit companies in, I would say, 4 different scenarios. The first relates to capital raising. The platform can generate video episodes, which answer many questions typically asked by investors in their first encounter with the company. So, the video can be shared with multiple angels, strategic investors, and VCs to generate the initial interaction. And I think it works much better than PowerPoint presentations or business plans. The second common scenario in which a company may choose to exploit the stage is when they generate new clinical data and they want to share it with the medical community. Another scenario has to do post-regulatory approval. When the company is already marketing its solution, they can exploit the stage to share the value of the new solution with potential users. This can be physicians or patients. The company can exploit the platform to convey the cost benefit of the new solution to payers. They can present the budget impact of a new solution or its cost effectiveness.
Okay, and so how does the process with the company actually work?
So the process includes 5 different steps. In the first, I study all non-confidential materials shared by the company. Typically, this includes papers and presentations. Next, I meet for a 2 to 3 hours prep meeting with my interviewee. And it's the company that chooses the interviewee. So if the purpose is to generate materials in order to approach payers or investors, then the interviewee would typically be the CEO. If they want to choose to use the materials to engage with the medical community, then my interviewee can be a physician they are working with. And if they want to increase brand exposure among patients, then my interviewee can be a patient which already had the opportunity to use this solution and want to talk about his experience with this device or digital health solution or drug. So during the prep meeting, we discussed the target audience, we discussed the messaging, we discussed the achievements, we discussed the value, and we also discussed things that the company should not be mentioning. For example, if the company is currently interacting with the regulator, then it should not say things that would endanger them along the line. So after prep meeting, I construct a script for the meeting, which includes all the questions in their order with many bullet points, and also the construction of graphical slides, which are sometimes embedded during the post-production phase. After we conclude the virtual video meeting step, then there is a post-production step in which I generate all the marketing materials.
And so speaking of the marketing materials, what are the deliverables?
So there are 4 deliverables. The first is a full video episode of 30 or 40 minutes, which is uploaded onto YouTube. In essence, it's a video podcast.
Okay.
The second is an audio podcast uploaded to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The third deliverable includes several short movies. Each is dedicated to a specific topic which can be directed towards specific target audience. So depending on the predefined target audience, these shorts can discuss the company mission, the clinical value proposition, the technology, the business strategy, the budget impact, the company achievement, the clinical development, etc. And all these short videos are optimized for social media with enhanced shareability, clear takeaways, and targeted exposure. The company can also incorporate them into their websites or into their pitches. Now, the fourth deliverable includes the production of about 80 posts for social media platforms. And these posts are generated from the interviewee quotes depicted during the virtual video meeting. So altogether, the deliverables can enhance the company global exposure and network expansion, and most importantly, the company can achieve the exposure they desire with a highly targeted audience.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Adi Nir, for explaining how the healthcare stage could bring value to innovative companies operating in the healthcare space.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chan.